Hey, welcome back to the channel, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me. Today I am doing the Taco Tuesday $5 3+ questions. You get 5+ cards from me, about 10 minutes for the reading. Everyone who purchases a reading gets a spirit clearing with the singing bowl. Also doing general readings, $15, 15+ cards. And while the $5 taco box is not a general reading, it is just for fun. It is just a micro mini roadmap to get you on the path to your heart's desire real quick. Also doing more in-depth readings, 25+ cards. Through the Twinflame Soulmate love readings, 33. Get 30+ cards with that one. It's about a 25-minute reading. If you just found us and we're not live, go ahead and skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe came by, got a reading, didn't get a reading. I wonder if anybody got any notifications. I'll put some music on because I really like to listen to this soundtrack. I'm also looking at some crystals. There's a lot of crystals. Put some things in chat while I'm sitting here in case anyone new comes in and wants to get a reading and needs the information. It's all up in the pinned comment. No refunds, no e-checks, no solicitation. Don't make it any weirder than it already is, please. Also have PayPal, Cash App. I also have Venmo now. I always had a Venmo. I just had forgotten that I had a Venmo. So if anybody wants to pay through Venmo now, they can. No super chat, super sticker, super thank yous right now. YouTube is fixing my payment method, so hopefully that will be settled here within a few days. If you want to ask the Spiritbox a question, it's $5. You can always request Spiritbox anytime. I've just stopped keeping it on during the whole live because it drains my energy, and I want to be able to give you all my energy for my readings that I give to you and provide to you here on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel so that we may connect. Let me help you shift your energy and your mindset so that you can get what you want in life. Whether it be a specific person, a house, a car, a job. I guess I should put a notification on the community tab, huh? Since nobody got notifications because I don't know why. Because YouTube's always asleep, you know. It's like a teenager. Not even a teenager. YouTube, if it was a person, it would be a tween. Hey, Divine Impresari, how are you? So strange how it doesn't even show you in the chat. Isn't that creepy? But I can see you now. Thank you, YouTube. How have you been, sweetheart? Hey, Metal Rain, how are you, dear? Did it give y'all a notification? Okay, that's good to know. Oh, okay. All right. Did you just check to see if I was on Metal Rain? Usually I've started this thing where I'm usually on at 11:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I don't think this is rose quartz. I think this is watermelon tourmaline. But I'll have to ask. This looks like green tourmaline. It could all be calcite though. This looks like citrine. Sorry about the light from the phone. I apologize. Yeah, I'm gonna be on for a couple hours. I'm here to work and hang out with y'all and be here to help you. You know, I work 3 p.m. I work 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. every day Eastern Standard Time. It just seems to be more busier hours than other times right now. I don't know why, but I ain't complaining. Got some carnelian. Okay, you're on Pacific time. All right. Okay, Metal Rain, great. Keep me updated. How'd the Burger King thing go, Divine Impresari? I still think you could do better than Burger King, but if it is a good start for you and it makes sense, go for it so you can make some of those power moves you want to make and then just climb the ladder, you know? What did they say about how long you might have to wait? That's beautiful. Oh no. You too? That happened to my best friend Nicola. Why is it happening to so many people in this chat? Why is it happening to so many people who use Facebook? I'm so sorry to hear that happen to you. This is why it's so important to not click on links that you don't know where they're from or come from. Sorry that happened to you, sweetheart. Oh, you gave someone your password? Oh my God. Don't you know you're supposed to treat your password like your toothbrush? Did you let your boyfriend use your toothbrush? What about your mom? Don't ever do that again, sweetheart. Oh my God, there's a hole in this bag. Oh, shit. Pardon my French, YouTube. I'm so sorry that happened to you, sweetheart. My friend's account went missing just out of the blue. But what was strange about her account is that everything is still there. Like, it was like as if it was deactivated, but I have my thoughts about how it happened. But I'll keep it to myself because who knows who watches this. Oh, wow. And all these singing crystals. Well, you're going to laugh. I went into the kitchen to make some dinner, and Dad was in there making his dinner. So I was like, hey, I'm going to make a PB&J. I haven't had a PB&J in a while. So I had a PB&J. And then I came back and I thought maybe he would be done cooking or whatever, but he wasn't. He was noodling around with something. And then I went in there to kind of just get ready to do my thing. But it's like after Dad left, then Micah was in there trying to make food. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to leave again and let the men do whatever they're doing. Then I was like, okay, I don't think anyone's in the kitchen. I'll go back in there. And who's back in there but the dad? And he's noodling and tootling and messing around with whatever he was messing around with. So I never got a chance to have the kitchen because I figured, okay, if the men are in the kitchen cleaning it, let them be. So I don't have to clean it later. So I just came back in here and did some typing work and gone through this bag of crystals. Right on. But I did prep some stuff for the candles, which I'm kind of doing right now. I'm just going through my collection of crystals, see what I have. A whole bunch of rhodonite and some pieces of rose quartz in there. This stuff is really pretty. I think I want to say it's tourmaline. Oh, sorry about the light. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. But yeah, I'm just looking to see what kind of crystals I have. We packed everything and then kind of lost everything. Now I'm just trying to kind of organize some stuff. Some beautiful sugarite. I had used some of the Cancer Leo stones for the love spell candles because the full moon was in those signs this round. Ruby ate again, and she was just fine eating on her own this time, so that I was pleased with that. God, you did have such a beautiful piece of labradorite. You know, I went through that too. I went to rescue Ruby and Baby Gypsy from Seattle, and my necklace got stolen by TSA. Can you believe that shit? I was so fucking pissed. Part of my French YouTube, but I also had a good chunk of silver on there. And so many people want to be like, "Oh, a TSA agent would never do anything." I mean, anything is possible. But you know what? It was worth it. I can trade that back to the universe for what's good, especially them dogs. Sorry about pointing the light in the screen. I apologize. Yeah, that sucks. Same here. And it had this beautiful piece of orgonite on it that I made that was just gorgeous. And you know, when I do my orgonite, it's I see I miss making orgonite so much that it's like I kind of feel like I'm making orgonite candles. I mean, we don't make orgonite anymore, so we just got so high on making so much of it, because when you make it, it like alters the universe, and then you have these amazing dreams. But despite having great ventilation and all the gear to keep us safe while making it, we stopped because we were just getting it was just turning into, I mean, if we kept going, we would have covered the whole house with orgonite. You think in this huge bag I'd have some rose quartz, right? I hope I didn't use it all. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, it's like, hey, why don't you carve me a turtle out of a sky blue labradorite? That's what she wants. All right, I'll be here. I think this is rose quartz and amethyst. Nah, it's only amethyst. Oh, I've gone through this whole bag and I haven't really found anything I need except for, God, that's beautiful. Holy cow. Wow. I wonder if this will show in this on the screen. I guess not. It's so dark in here. Can you see this? Maybe the light is, hold on. Un momento. Let me get some more light in here. Can you, maybe it'll show, oh, there we go. Maybe it'll show some of that copper and purple. I mean, Micah says this is labradorite, but it looks more like spectrolite. There we go. You can see a little bit of that copper in there. How beautiful that is. It's like on fire. It's labradorite. The more purple I think it is, the more expensive it is, or more rare. I'm not sure. Or more, I don't know, something. I was looking for some more rose quartz, but I'm not really seeing a lot of it in this pile. Yeah, the copper in it is cool. There's also purple that is difficult to see. Let me see about this labradorite here. This one's really blue, but it has a lot of, oh wow. Let's see if you can see this one. This one has more blue than copper. I'm not sure it'll show, but if I have a lighter around here, that might help. Or maybe even just, I don't know, it's very pretty though. I mean, I hate that it's not a little brighter in here so you can see it. It's really just reflecting the would make a really great ring. Maybe if I yeah, the blue one I had too. I mean, it was like the color of the bluest ocean you'd ever seen. And it was so cool because I'd hold it up to the light and it would be purple and you could see the letter L and the letter A in the cracks. That was the only crack in it. And it was on the inside. I was like, love that necklace. Ah, why? Why did we lose our necklace? Oh. Okay, there must be a hole in this bag because I'm getting covered in ionized sand, which is just toasted beach glitter. I mean, it's toasted beach sand. Okay, I can't use that. I can't use this. I know, I hate that. I hate that. Somebody has it, and you know they have it. So this is what I started doing. I started looking on Etsy and eBay for it, for the organite that was around my neck and the labradorite, because it was rather expensive labradorite. I mean, people don't realize, they don't realize how expensive some of these crystals can be.
And that menu. That's a good one. But yeah, we can print that too. Can you print here? Sure, we can print that. We can even help design it.
What is up with this commercial?
Take it.
Wonder if it'll show. No, you can't see it through the plastic. This is so much fun, hanging out with you and talking about crystals. Look at this beautiful girl right here. Oh my God, there's dog hair hanging off of my finger. That's not very attractive. And stuff's only attractive on dogs. Wow, look at that. I think this is a Herkimer diamond. This is why I say I have enough diamonds. Isn't that beautiful? But look at this one. I think this is gorgeous right here. And literally, like, this bag is not full, but when it was all the way up to here when I started going through these. Tons of them, because so many good people out there, I don't know where you are, but if you see this, have gifted us crystals, because you know the orgone giving movement and the crystal giving movement has been so powerful in a community like ours of people who are really truly seeking the light, really truly seeking to enjoy and be zen here. This, you know the movement. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure what these are, because they're not turquoise. They almost look like Do you know how a peacock feather changes? So I'm going to have to ask Mika what these are. Yeah, I told him he needs, and I need to, and we need to let some things go. I'm not sure what this is other than it's like, I think it's watermelon tourmaline. We bought a lot of watermelon tourmaline one summer because it's beautiful and it was cheap. Ugh, that light is too bright, but a bunch of pretty amethysts. A lot of amethyst. I think that's labradorite, just really cheap labradorite, moonstone. What's this? Black onyx. It's like he gave me the bag of moonstones and it's like he gave me the bag of moonstones and amethysts. I found a rose quartz. Jeez whiz. Well, go grab your crystals. Let's go through them. I think it's a little bit too big of a rose quartz to use for a candle or for really anything but admiring on your altar, your desk. So pretty. I can't wait to be able to get in our new place and have a place to display some of our things and be able to enjoy it again. I need to go through this bag now. I'll be right back. what we got in this little pile. Can't use that one. Oh, good. That's awesome. I'm so glad you're feeling better. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. Some jade. I have this one stone that's like one side of it's black and the other side glitters like emerald, but it's not emerald. I can't remember what it's called. Sure, why not? What's wrong with telling your parents you have a wonderful boyfriend? Yeah, and I can see where you might be feeling like they control your life, but they don't. Okay. I don't know why you want to tell them so bad. Is it really that important? Is it really their business right now? Because if you're thinking that they're not going to like your boyfriend or appreciate your love story, then they probably won't. I'm sorry they're so controlling, sweetheart. You can change that, though. Just start telling yourself my parents are going to love my new boyfriend as much as I do. They're going to be so happy for me. Why wouldn't they be happy for you? Just because they're controlling. You know, my parents were controlling too. But I was always honest with them. And that made it a lot better. It made it a lot easier. And that made it easier for them to accept my boyfriends. You know, they would much rather me be at home with them and my boyfriend, you know, so they could get to know him a little better when we did spend time together than to be somewhere else and they don't know where I am and they're scared to death and frightened for me because, you know, I'm out bullshitting, lying, or whatever about what I'm doing. So I never really took that path. I always did what felt right. And even if they didn't know somebody was my boyfriend, if they were just my friend, you know, even that was fine. But it wasn't like disrespectful kind of stuff, you know. It wasn't like I was having sex with them and they knew that. It wasn't like I was trying to do bad things with them that maybe I wasn't ready for in my life or anything like that. You know, I was just trying to have a good time with people my age and be in love. Well, you can have it. You wouldn't desire for your parents to like your boyfriend if it wasn't, you know, good for you. So it will be good for you to tell your parents, even if you just tell them he's a friend right now. Would you like to meet my friend that I'm thinking about having a relationship with? I would like your opinion. No, I'm sorry, honey. Free readings are closed today. And I don't always need tarot cards. Naisa. Okay, love? Just trust me on what I'm saying. Honesty is the best policy. Just tell them you're interested in someone and ask them how they feel about that. Can't hurt. You know, your parents, if you love and care about your parents and you guys have always had a healthy relationship other than them being controlling. My parent does not. Oh my God. I'll be trying to drive. My dad's like, turn left. And I'll be like, do you even know where you are? Yeah, and subconsciously sometimes because I'm so used to listening to my parents I'll do stupid shit they tell me to do. And then be like, why did I do that? Do not do that again. Do not do that again, Chloe. Why? Why does your mother want him to have a good financial background? Hey, this is my crystal. I think it's weird that that it's more important to your mom what kind of money they have and not if they treat you good and if you feel comfortable and safe with them and loved. Your mom has problems. I can already see how you both are completely different. Well, you know what? Your mom doesn't have to marry your boyfriend or kiss your boyfriend or fudge your boyfriend or date your boyfriend. So what's in his bank account will never really be any of her business. Okay, and should not be. He could be the richest man in the world. Okay? You think that he's going to give what your mommy thinks about his bank account, if he has $1 million or no, he will think it does not matter. It's none of her business or it's, I mean, I don't know where you people are from, but get it together. No one's going to show you their bank account, to prove that they're good enough for you. And no one should have to. So, that's the problem. Well, your mom needs to be put into a room, maybe with a padded walls and locked up for a little bit. If that's how she feels, that's the only important thing that she wants to make sure. I know being financially comfortable is important, right? But you also need to make sure that you're comfortable first. I can't believe that your happiness and your comfort in regards to if you're safe with this person is like not even as important as what kind of money they have. Like, it's beyond me. I would much rather know that the man that my daughter's with is not a felon or drug dealer, and treats her good and takes care of her well emotionally and physically. And so that she's not, what I've seen happen to the women in my family who they're like, here's your husband, go marry this one. And then they do what their parents tell them to do because their parents are control freaks. And that's just the way. I promised myself I would do everything that my grandmother did not have a chance to do, and then some. And that, and same with my aunts. I promised myself I would never allow anyone in my family to give me an arranged marriage. I'd rather be alone the rest of my life than have to go through something like that. And I know that sounds terrible too, but I just knew somehow, some way I would meet somebody someday, and they would be the man of my dreams, and I wouldn't care what anybody says. And I'm also one of those kind of people, it's like, I just go for what I want. And I don't really worry too much about what other people think or feel. Because, I'm not doing something or anything or planning on doing anything intentionally that would hurt anybody anyway. So if your mom has a problem with your boyfriend because he's broke, well, tell him to get a job. And tell your mom to get over it. Because, you're in love. And there's nothing wrong with that. Your mom won't date him. Your mom won't have to live with the rest of us. Your mom won't have to marry him. Your mom won't have to have babies with him. Your mom won't have to do all those things that a woman and a wife's duty is. She won't have to wash his clothes, make his dinners, get him his coffee in the morning before he goes to work or when he comes. You know what I mean? Like, these are not things that she'll have to do. So don't worry about it. I think that you should just say you're friends, and that will be fine. And let the rest just be. Once you change the way you think and feel about it, they'll change the way they think and feel about it too. Oh, my parents aren't controlling. What are you talking about? I thought you told me your parents weren't controlling at all. Remember we had this conversation? Your parents are cool. They're just so happy for you because you met someone who treats you good. You know, that'll never beat you up and never lie to you and never cheat on you and never steal from you or rob your parents. And always treat you all good. Remember we had that conversation? Liz, are you still there? Check out this crystal within a crystal. I'm not even going to say what that looks like. Maybe I'll use some singing crystals. Might make somebody happier. Welcome back. Oh, I guess Raisa left. Oh, well. You win some, you lose some. Hey, Tallface Diva. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the Tammy. Sorry about that. Let's see what's in this bag. Another amethyst. I'm good, sweetheart. How are you today? Okay, I'm at work sleepy, yeah. Same. Hey, Pammy Bear. How are you, sweetheart? Ooh, look at this pretty. Let's see if we can see some sparkles in here. Yeah. Just going through some crystals, Pam and Dollface. I don't know what this beautiful stone is, but I'm going to definitely check it out more in detail. Here's a funny little one I found. It looks like a gun. It's a crystal within a crystal. It is not glued together. Pow, 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 pow. It'd be cool to have a gun made out of crystal. Can you imagine? Hey, Khalib, how are you, sweetheart? Oh, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate that. How have you been? Oh, look at this crystal, Pammy. I think it's just another piece of selenite, but I'm hanging in there, Khalid. Thanks so much for asking. Thanks so much for coming by tonight. So, let's see. Let me look at your question here. Well, let's go ahead and get that taken care of for you and see what you need to know about that. First of all, your guardian angel is going to always be there to take care of something like that. But you can also help the guardian angel even more by not giving your power to it. I had a black magic checker done recently, and I'll do that for you too tonight. I don't usually do them for myself, but I do them for others. And we'll just go from there and see what you need to know. Here's another crystal within a crystal. Look at that. Oops. I gotta find where my rose quartz went to. I guess I used it all. No way I used it all. Alright, let me put this away. Let me get the cards. Let's see what you need to know. Spirit, what does Khalib need to know about their question tonight? Are there any dark energies that Khalib needs to know about? So yes, Guardian Angel is watching over your tower moments for you. There's a lot of luck and love surrounding you and here for you to claim. It's as if what's happening is you might be looking for it when it's not really there, worrying about it when it's, of course it's there, it's everywhere. You can't have, what is the dark without the light and the light without the dark? But you've got the options here to choose. Which one do you want? Because ultimately, there's nothing outside of you to give it to you or take it away. These dark feelings or dark energies that you might be feeling, you have a choice. Is it going to be the Seven of Swords, the darkness of the night? Or is it going to be that love and light? Yeah, when it gets scary, but there's so many tools on the shelf here still available to you. So yeah, there are some dark energies, but really at the end of the day, what this Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and Five of Cups is saying is it's just the boogeyman in your head. Once again, hey Yang, welcome back to the Chammy. I want to just ask real quick if there's any just black magic on you. Just to ask real quick, do a black magic checker. But Spirit is showing how much love and luck is around you, helping you bypass this kind of energy as well. The only time it's really coming in is, you might be giving up and giving in to some inorganic beings sometimes, but it is showing your guardian angel and the Six of Wands and the Tower card being a guiding light, eating up that energy on its own. And the less that you serve it, okay, the easier it's going to be for your guardian angel. Okay, and the easier it's going to be for you, and the easier it's going to be for the energy coming in, and the less strong, the inorganic beings will get less and less in your head, and less. They'll get weaker and weaker and weaker the more you stay on that strict mental diet in the Page of Swords. Even if you're like, what's the strict mental diet? You know what it is. Man, I'm starting to feel the heebie-jeebies. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm not going to feed into that because it's just going to grow. It's just like the never-ending story. We talked about this last night. Every time in the never-ending story, they would get scared, freaked out, or even worry about the nothing, even just a little bit if it wasn't around. It ate them up, and it ate up Fantasia too. So once again, check out the Magician saying, you once again are the magic wand in this. Spirit's also saying, if you start getting the heebie-jeebies, put something funny on. Sophia was definitely the funniest Golden Girl, my opinion. But yeah, Spirit's showing, you might be feeling stuck in the dark sometimes with dark energy, but which master are you going to serve, the good wolf inside or the bad? I think you know which one to serve. Let's just do a black magic checker real quick and see what Spirit has to say about that. Spirit, what have you got to say? Is there any black magic or anything like that on Khalid? Let me just check the energy with that, please. I feel like this is definitely like a no answer. Water has memory. Yeah, we hold memory of spooky things that have happened to us before, thoughts. But they're just thoughts. There can't be a darn thing wrong with snowflakes that are falling from the sky that are beautiful. Each one is unique, just like your thoughts. So your beautiful thoughts create. Each one of them is unique. Acceptance is the answer. I froze. Am I still here? So acceptance is the answer. Accepting the fact that, you got to keep doing the work every day. Which wolf are you feeding on the inside? The furry one or the one that serves you? Turning your back on any heebie-jeebies. Like, don't ignore your inner compass, but if you get sad, if you get down, if you start to get worried, if you start to get triggered, do the exact opposite of what will help you relax, what will help you be calm, what will help you get into the state of mind. Once again, there is that guided meditation video, Jumping the Matrix. If you're feeling there is something going on, just send it back to the void. Just say it. You don't even have to sit down and I'm sending that back to the void, and turn your back on it. So you see the glass on the table. Is it half full or is it almost empty? You'll have to make the choice every time the heebie-jeebies come up, every time the negative Nancy comes to the door, every time the boogeyman shows up. There is a window there. Is it a painting of a window to escape through, or is it actually a window to climb through into another reality and shift into the realm you want to be in? It's up to you to accept the answers that are good for you, that do serve you, that have brought you this far. So just an overview real quick. Yeah, of course, there's always going to be negative energies about. Oh, because what is the dark without the light? You see the Two of Pentacles. What is the dark without the light? It's just kind of like, a lot of people relate this to options, but since this is a different kind of reading, you could say there are options there. Which one are you going to pick, the dark or the light? But once again, Spirit saying it's just that's natural and normal for it to be in your head and self-created through the what ifs in life, the trials, tribulations, the PTSD we've been through in the past. But it is showing, your guardian angel here watching over you. Lots of love and luck all around for you in those cards. But yeah, here's the guardian angel and the Six of Wands. You got that Magician again showing, once again, you are the power. You are the spell. You are the light. So serve it. Which one are you going to be? The furry on the inside, or the not so, the wolf that serves you on this, feeding yourself the good spiritual food. All right. Yep. Very true. Yep. Very, very true. And it's, excuse me, it's six of one, half a dozen of another. It's, it could be happening every day, but it also could be happening never. It really depends on you. 1 second, please. 1 moment. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, I know where it is. I'll be right back. I had the singing bowl in the kitchen. Just close your eyes and take a deep breath. Inhale what's good and hold it in for a few moments. And exhale what's not so good. And do it again. Breathing and taking a deep breath every once in a while is sometimes very necessary, especially if you're feeling the heebie-jeebies. The more calm you can stay and not be giving into it and not reacting, the better. Like, when I go into the graveyard and I do all this spooky stuff with ghost hunting and stuff, I just go to my happy place. You know, knowing that I'm going to be learning something new or exploring something fun. Or that maybe I'm going to help somebody on the other side that has, you know, been lost and is like trying to cross over. Think about how many souls are out there that I've already talked to on this channel in the last 6 months. I mean, sometimes I'll do Estes method, or I'll have a Spiritbox on, which, by the way, you guys can request Spiritbox readings. Everything's ready to go. I just don't like to keep it on all the time. But I do have them advertised. But, I mean, I have thousands. Sometimes I'll be here, I'll ask how many are, it'll be like thousands or hundreds. There's a lot of lost souls out there. So keep me updated, Cleve. I am here for you, and we are here for you at the Chammy. Maybe you want to, before you go to bed tonight, maybe ask Spirit or Mother Earth, keep me in the light. I want to be in the light. I want to be a child of the light. Keep me there. That's all you have to do to become a child of the light. So if you haven't done that yet, get it taken care of. You don't really have to do anything fancy to make it happen. All you gotta do is ask. Excuse me. Gang, how are you doing tonight? You feeling better? I went in the kitchen to make candles, and everybody was in there occupying it all night. So I guess I'll start over later. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. The call center's dead, and I don't know what to do or think about that. I have applied for other call centers, but they're just like, you're just too much competition. But or some of them are like, you can start right now, and they only pay you pennies. Oh, and you can't cash out until you make a certain amount of money, so it's like, it's ridiculous. So what I am going to do is I'm going to do the 3 lives here every day, and then start doing 3 lives over at the other channel that I've got, the Gypsy Queen Card Reader live channel. Oh, excuse me. So Pam, we cleaned the kettle and not having that weird smell anymore. But I'm still going to go tomorrow and get a new filter for the 0 water filter, because I can't be having poltergeist water filter. I'm still kind of freaked out about that. Wow. Now they're saying physicists have learned that time is reversible through glass. Oh, great. Fatal attacks on U.S. soldiers bring war to Georgia homes. What? Alzheimer's passes between two people for the first time in recorded history. So much stuff on the news. Space rock slammed into moon. Hundreds of homeless people live by the San Diego River. We know that. Do they know what's coming? Do they know about the coming storm? God, what storm is coming to San Diego? I heard that it's underwater. Oh God, that must be the storm that just hit Cyprus last week. Hi. Would you like to cuddle? Yeah? You want to cuddle, wuddle, duddle? Yeah? Okay, come here. Let's cuddle. Oh, I love you too, baby. Where you been? You been sweeping? Oh, precious. I love you too. Well, thank you for the kisses. Thank you. Oh, please don't lick my mouth. That's disgusting. That's disgusting, nose cuddling. Come here. I'll rock you. You can hang out on my arm. I'll rub your back. Yeah, I do. I'll get it. I haven't started doing the lives over there just yet, but I do plan on starting over the weekend. Let me get it. Here's the channel, Khalid. Cool, Liz. I love when that happens. Well, Puppy Rooney's feeling better. He I just had to change his food. Him and I really are not separate. You guys, he's really pretty much always on my lap or right next to my hip. Is that not precious? But once I took him off the doggy treats, which had sweet potatoes and brown rice yeast in it, he bounced right back. And I've been treating him with some medicated wipes that the doctor gave me. And I gave him a bath yesterday with the shampoo for dogs when they get yeasty. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription, Khalib. I appreciate it. Gosh, you're such a little monkey. Like he's like no bigger than the singing bowl. Is that not precious? No bigger than the box. Here's your lady bee. There you go. You can cuddle with her. All right, sweetheart. Good night. Sweet dreams, Liz, when you get there. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate it, Liz and Khalib and Pam and Yang. I know Metal Rain was here earlier. Divine Impresari was here earlier as well. It's also 111, so make a wish. Well, it's 111 on the East Coast, at least. It was Liv and Levita Laura's birthday the other day, so if you see her when she comes in next time, say hi to her and happy birthday. Oh no, she doesn't feel good. Let's move to Europe, guys and gals. At least let's run away there. I know, right? Who says that when there's war over there? But isn't there war everywhere, though? Even in our minds. No, Pammy's there somewhere. She was here a moment ago. She said hey to Yang. She said hey to me. I was giving Kaliba reading. Maybe the internet pooped out where she was, or the chat went wonky on her, so she left to reboot or something. Sometimes that happens because the channel's haunted. It doesn't happen to her anywhere else, she says, and many people have this problem. Hopefully, maybe it'll be different at the other channel. I guess we'll find out. I'll make sure to keep you guys posted on when I'm going to start doing that. That channel is old too. 2013. But it's really just to be able to get that extra 3 lives in every day, because the YouTube only gives 3 notification, even if you've hit the all bell button per channel, per subscription. Okay, cool. It gave you an update. Awesome. Oh, I mean, you mean you have an update on you? I thought you meant notification, like it gave you a notification. Derp. Oh, she left this morning. She texted this morning. Okay. How did that go? I'm all right. The world's all wrong. I went to order some CBD today, and the website's not letting me do it, and I'm a little bit worried about it. Like, did they change the laws in Georgia? So I got to call the company tomorrow and ask. I also have not been sleeping well, according to my sleeping app. She wanted to know if you're still going to talk and be friends. Yeah, if she doesn't block you and act crazy. It's crazy enough as it is. Don't need any extra added crazy bonuses, unless it's like crazy awesome, like we won the lottery and we're going to Disney World. Good. Yeah, because she's didn't get the response she wanted from her control freakism, which is to block and blah and blah, because she's been programmed by crazy ass, you know? So unfortunately, it'll take her some time to let go of the crazy that he's instilled in her, programmed her with. Who knows what he fucking did to her, pardon my French. Or who knows what anybody's done to her to make her act that way. She could have parents who were never there for her. She could be hiding she's a teenage runaway. She could have, she's dealing with somebody who's probably most likely a sociopath, the guy who's, part owner in the dog. Well, yeah. So she's got to get unprogrammed from him. And I bet you he did that to her. So it's become normalized a bit. Hey, welcome back, gang. Good to see you, dear. It's so funny. My sleeping app mistakes it being me for snoring when it's my dog. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. When work is done, I'm going to go and take a shower and put something wonderful on and fall asleep to it. Somebody told me to watch The Beekeeper. My grandmother and my grandfather were beekeepers, farmers in Cyprus. Oh my God. You see the crazy? Like, gosh. Are you sure her name's not Nisha? I met this girl in chat. A couple of them just like it. And they're absolutely crazy. And they'll just anything. Date anything, hang out with anything. They have no self-respect. They're just looking for a man to get them pregnant so they can get that $4,000 tax return every year. Yeah, I said that about you, Nisha. Hear me, bitch? Oh, no, you're not. You're not even worthy of being called a bitch. You're not a babe in total control. That's right. Hope you're watching this, cunt. Pardon my French, YouTube. See what I mean? You're a little bit nice, and she gets your attention, and then she turns into an asp. ASP, not ASS. Okay, cool. Text her back, and she's like, don't need you around no more. And she has a boyfriend, to which he's, oh my God. She gets off on that. I'm sure she's playing with her lush while she's texting you the hateful words. Because it makes her want to, just don't even anymore. That's what, oh. Sorry, puppy, I didn't mean to knock you off the bed or the couch, the futon. Did you get stuck in my shirt? Thank goodness I caught him before I stood all the way up. I'll be right back. Gonna get a drink. I'm just about to do a few readings. All right. Fippy? Are you okay? I guess his nail got stuck in, I guess there's like I don't know where his nail got stuck. Maybe it got stuck in like the seam or something. And I stood up and almost just dragged him off the bed. This is my puppies. You okay, Daddy Long Legs? Hey, Pam, welcome back to the Chammy. And I'll definitely, my friend Tanya said that was a good movie and I needed to watch it. I'm really looking forward to moving so I can start doing some things that I want to get into, like making silk and weaving blankets and beekeeping. I'm really looking forward to that. So buy a candle when they're ready, please, because it's going to help me be able to move away from this and have a much better life. I'm not saying life is bad at all, but it's not a safe place to live anymore. I shouldn't have to be carrying my gun to go and check the mail or walk my dogs. Welcome back, Middle Rain. I mean, I'll probably always take my gun wherever I go, but the fact that I'm just trying to walk my dog and I have to worry about getting robbed or attacked in my own yard, it's very uncomfortable. When I live like in one of the nicest neighborhoods you could ever want to live in Roswell, Georgia, like I just don't get it. All my neighbors like me. I like all my neighbors. Can Pam see the update if she scrolls up? I'm not sure, sweetheart. Pam, can you see the update on what Metal Rain said? I don't even see Pam in the chat. Are you there, Pammy? I see Yang. I'm not laughing at this YouTube. I'm laughing at something somebody sent me about drooling in their sleep. Okay, great. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. I can read it for you, Pam. Well, he's trying to pay for a reading, so I'll go ahead and read it to you. Welcome back, Pam. Well, she wanted to know. Okay, so she texted him this morning. LOL. Well, she wanted to know if we were still going to talk and be friends. This is after blocking and then him being forced to dump the box in front of the RV. Even though she was like, come by, let's meet. Wanting to know the same thing, and then she flirted a little. Okay, so basically he didn't really respond after she was like, hey, are we going to talk and be friends? So after he didn't respond, a couple hours later, she called, wanting to know the same thing again, flirted a little. We talked a little bit about douchebag and her conditioning that she might have been going through because maybe her parents suck, maybe her family sucks, maybe her life sucks, and the fact that she's been programmed by even her ex, who he says was a douchebag, and he beat her and stalked her. The guy before the douchebag was even worse. He beat her and stalked her. So we already know she's got a thing for sociopaths. She meets a nice guy, she doesn't even know how to act. That's like so typical. My best friend went through it, so I know the signs. Thank God she's herself again. Thank God she remembered who she was. So hopefully this girl will remember who she is, and Metal Rain can help her do that. So he texted her back and said that, he talked to her on the phone and they flirted or whatever. But afterwards, he did text her back and she said, she doesn't need him around no more. And she has a boyfriend, to which he said she meant best friend, not boyfriend. So she's, messing with his head on that. It's just, Oh, you said you didn't. Okay. Sometimes I'm dyslexic. You don't need her around. You need a real bitch. Bitch. You need a badass bitch. All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much. What are your questions? It's okay. You could tell her, you could say, yeah, I don't need you around. I just need your dog around. Your dog is awesome. More awesome than you. Be more like your dog. Take your time, dear. Take your time. I'm going to actually move this little dog, who was literally attached to my hip by my robe. I almost knocked him off the couch. My sweet love of my life, Puppy Rooney. I'm going to put you over here, okay? Come over here next to your girlfriend, or with your girlfriends. Come on. You want to come up there? Come over here next to Mama Ruby? Come over next to your mommy, doggy? What you doing, Mommy Doggy? Mommy Doggy 1? Are you okay? Hey, did you have a nice nap? I'm so glad you're feeling better. Can I smell your feet? Ooh, they smell nice and pretty today. Okay, so you didn't flirt back with her. Okay, I was just assuming. I assumed you guys flirted. I probably wouldn't know how to flirt back either. I mean, what do you say? Like, 1 minute it's like, let me ride this train, and then the next it's let me crash it and burn it. Okay, one question. What are her thoughts and intentions towards me? Okay. Those are very good questions. I know you care a lot about her, and I really only want the best for you both. but I don't want you to be abused because of it. Okay? And it was smart of you to be the one to say you didn't need her around. You don't need that version of her around. I mean, I know I don't know you from Adam, but I think that you caring enough about her to come as far as you have with her, and to even spend $1 to ask about her and her future. I mean, just to go what you're going through with her, you know, means something special to you. And that's important, even if it brings you conflict. You know, just kind of trying to get an energy for her. I see conflict, I see communication, I see conflict, I see communication. It's like she gets what she wants through the conflict. And this is not cards for your reading. These are just me like picking up cards to kind of pick up the energy. It's like the conflict is what's brought her luck and her fortune. You know, she might be one of those people who manifests better through chaotic disorder. So let's find out what you need to know about what are her thoughts and intentions towards Metal Rain. What are her true thoughts and intentions, Spirit, towards him? You know who he's talking about, Spirit. I'm going to get some of these cards that... That one. It's like she's looking to grow. It's like her feelings are like there's something about you that makes her learn something about herself. In this Ace of Wands. Very interesting. Every time you guys communicate, she learns something new about herself. She grows. She feels... Maybe if I keep playing this, I'll figure out who I am kind of energy. Maybe if I change through this more, I'll become more emotionally and financially secure and happier. Got the Eight of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like her feelings and intentions are to grow into a better version of herself through you. Or she feels you have given her that opportunity in some way. Very stubborn. She's so stubborn, and she does think she knows it all in this Queen of Pentacles. She's afraid to ask for help, but yet she knows that she feels emotionally secure around you. And it's like she doesn't know how to act other than anything other than what she thinks, you know, is what she's been taught, you know, which is the more stubborn you are, the more they'll chase you. But she's just really a stuck in the mud. She feels that you might also notice that about her, that she is a stick in the mud. And her intentions could even be, you know, just to be, you know, there when she needs something. When she's needing that emotional security. When she's needing that financial security. Okay? when she needs to turn her back on feelings and emotions that don't serve her. But all in all, you still have made her grow. Yeah. Yeah, my boyfriend told the whole world he loved me, and then, and I was like not really giving him my energy. But when he told everybody, he told me the way he told me that he loved me. Like, I just can't let go of that. Like, I just can't let go of that. So there might be something in her that's like crazy about you, because there's something about you that makes her grow, but she's too stubborn to admit it. And the Queen of Pentacles, because all she's ever been is a stick in the mud for everyone else. And she, even though she knows she could have everything with you, she's so stubborn that she wants to thinks she can create it and grow it by herself. Because her mentality is I don't need a man. I can do it by myself. Because maybe in the past, all she's done is lean on everybody and used everybody. But she does want that change. She does want to grow into a better version of herself. Her feelings and intentions are to keep growing, okay, and to see where she can go with this. See if she truly can find that emotional and financial security, not only in someone else, but herself. She keeps looking back at the past. She keeps looking back at what was, what could have been. But yeah, so now I've had to pull away again from my boyfriend. And I just walk away from it, and I just turn my back on the versions of him that don't serve me. And she's only just starting to learn that. So that's her feelings and intentions for you. Let's see what the energy is on the bottom card. Sensitive. So she is sensitive about you. She does love you. She might not tell you that, because once again, she's a little bit of a stick in the mud right now. And that Queen of Pentacles. But Queen of Pentacles, it's like she feels she has a lot to offer, and she probably does. She feels righteous about her own feelings as well. But what she seeks the most is to grow, communicate better, and find that emotional and financial security in that Four of Pentacles. So it's once again Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. See, she keeps looking back at that version of her she wants to be, but she's got to let go of that old version first. And I'm not there to tell her so. I could change her whole life in one day, but she's going to really have to use her brain and her creativity to get what she wants, because where she's at right now, she's so vulnerable. She's so vulnerable. That was the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So Spirit, what's next for her? What's next for Metal Rain's friend and her dog? What do we need to know about that? So I feel like, there's going to be good transformation here. Positive transformation. This is the Death card. This is the most positive card you could get in regards to this person, is this Death card. She does want death to the old version of herself. She wants to be more resilient. She wants to be more Queen of Swords than Queen of Pentacles. Because the Queen of Swords, she's finding the sense of humor in things. She's more mentally wealthy. She's got a grasp of her financial and spiritual and emotional education. She's on her pedestal, and no one's sitting on it except the dog. She finds her justice through that. That's what's next for her. Finding that justice through finding out, what it's going to take to be the woman she wants to be. She's going to find a new home soon. But she'll find conflict there again. Not people who want to fight with her. Okay? But people she might want to fight with. If she doesn't stick on that road to realizing that this is better for her. It could take her years to learn how to sit down and shut up. With people who don't want to fight with her, people who don't want to argue with her, people who don't want to bring nothing but joy to her. It's like, here comes this sun, little darn, let's shit on it. Because we're scared we're going to get hurt. So let's hurt ourselves first. Let's premeditate destroying the beautiful things we create with our beautiful thoughts, because that's the shit story we've seen all our lives. So it's the shit story we're going to play out in this 5 of Swords. But she will find justice, and she will find a new home through this growth that she's going through right now. So that's what's next for her. Okay? What's next for Metal Rain Spirit? What's next for Metal Rain Spirit? What does he need to know about that? This is really beautiful. And this makes me really happy to see for you. So what's next for you? An opportunity of emotional and financial security for you. Spirit's literally just going to give it to you as a gift out of nowhere. You can expect it. You don't have to wait around for it. Not only balance, but think about the 5 senses. Think about the health that comes with this kind of card, this Ace of Pentacles. It's all about joy, happiness, financial and emotional security. And finding that courage and strength that you are seeking. Kind of got the cowardly lion here on the strength card, but Spirit's saying once again always saying in this card, I always think of the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz, finding his courage, his strength to reach out and grab what options are there in life for you. So she's an option. The Spirit's also saying there's so much more out there for you that's coming in. Okay, beautiful women and men and people and friends and joy that are going to give you a lot of open arms and options that give you emotional and financial security. Okay, be excited about it. It's something to be joyful about. It won't stay this way. Let's look at these 2 cards that were face down and just see what they are for fun. Oh, Khalib had the same cards. Which wolf are you serving on the inside, the furry one or the one that serves you? Okay. Have you ever talked to her about what she wants? Or asked her, what do you want? And how can we operate around that? It looks like she's going from guy to guy to guy and trying them out like a theatrical community is testing out actors for the best, person for the role. I'm not really that kind of person, but I know a lot of people who are like that because they don't follow their inner compass. Okay, sweetheart, take your time. Let me know when you're ready. Yeah, but not all hurt people hurt people. But yes, most people who are hurt people. And don't even realize it, you know. Some people think it's just normal. I mean, like, I need some rose quartz, right? My best friend has pounds of it. But because they're living in the lack thereof. They haven't wanted to give it up. They don't look at it. They don't use it. They don't adore it. It just sits in the closet, taking in the gathering gloom. Trying to talk them into selling it to me or just giving it to me. Because all it's doing is weighing them down. And I'm really working hard with my best friend to get them to. I mean, this is what friends do. And sometimes you gotta give them tough love. And I'm lucky I got this bag out of them. Okay, I had to course 3 bags this big of cigarette butts out of their hands because they were living in the lack of scared they were never going to get another pack of cigarettes, even though they've always got plenty of money for it. So see how easy it is for someone who's comfortable financially and emotionally and safe to get scared even. So imagine what she's going through. She probably got like 3 heads and angel and a devil sitting on all those shoulders. You know? So I feel for her. I've been praying for her. And I don't even know who she is. She wants her own. So what do you want? Okay, so did you ask her how she what did you ask her how she went how you guys are gonna operate around that? Like, oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to yawn, but my next answer would have been like, okay, let's date Zillow together. Let me help you find your own place too. I don't know what her finances are or anything like that, but there has to be a place for her somewhere. And hopefully soon she'll find it. I absolutely agree with asking face to face instead of text. That's very smart. Very smart. A lot of people want to have serious conversations with text messages. There's no emotion, there's no voice, there's no feeling, they can't hear the emotion in your voice. Yeah. Yeah, she did. Well, just give it time. I mean, let me ask you a question. Do you see this person in your life in a month, 6 months, 1 year from now? Is this someone that makes you burn in a good way? Do they make you feel yummy? Do you see yourself falling in love with someone like that? These are all very important questions. I'm deeply in love with somebody and have been for years. And it's all based on how they made me feel about myself. But They're not my boyfriend. Never have been. They're not my husband. Never have been. They may be one day, even though they're someone else's husband. And then there's somebody else too, my boyfriend, who I feel gracious for because they made me realize that I could fall in love with somebody. And it's them. And I want to. And I love them. I don't want to fall in love. Can you fall in love with two people? I don't know. But I'm certainly not in love with some of the backdrop story in regards to the person I think I'm in love with. And I've been working really hard through that for a long time. So I asked myself, did the cards say anything about the dog? Just that her and him would find, or her and the dog would find, I don't know why I said him. I don't even know if it's a him, but her and the dog would find a place to live. She'd find some justice through that. She might find some conflict in that happiness, but that they would find each other, and they would find some justice through finding a home here pretty soon. Okay, so here's how you deal with the problems. She doesn't have any problems. What problems? I thought you told me she didn't have any problems. It all got taken care of. She got a new place. She's happier. She's getting ready to buy a new car. She loves her job. And she's excited to take you out for an appreciation drink. There's where we were at. I know we're throwing all logic, circumstances, and limiting beliefs out the window right now, but let's just keep it light and feathery. Because there's a lot of problems, creates a lot more problems than you think. All right? The law of assumption teaches us that which we persist in our thoughts and feelings to assume has no choice but to show up. And I wouldn't be sitting here preaching it if I hadn't experienced it again and again and again, to the point where, like, my dad is cancer free. I mean, like, how amazing is that? He's amazingly healthy, fit, and well. Do I get scared sometimes about it? Of course I do. But I'm not going to allow a lot of the problems to make even more problems. It can only get better. I've got 1 foot in the grave, 1 foot out, 1 foot on the crutch, 1 foot out. You know, I'm practically homeless. In the state of Georgia, if you do not have a lease and you do not own a home, you are considered homeless. But look at me. I got a roof over my head. And I got food on the table because of awesome people like you. Yeah, and you were sent here to have fun. Pam's right. You were sent here to have fun, so have fun doing it. Now maybe it's time to just have a couple of brewskis with your friends and hang out with your family a little bit and heal from the fucking. I mean, she's literally been programmed to think that the way that she's treating you is the way maybe women should treat men and how you get a man, but it's not. I don't think it is. Yeah, problems can happen, but you know, when you really love someone, you'll go through it with them. You will. Oh, wow. Yeah, you gotta listen to your homeboy. I mean, who knows what she went to the bathroom and did, or proposition. I mean, I'm not saying that. I mean, I don't think that he had any like intentions in changing your mind about it or anything, but also he must have seen something, heard something, you know, that he felt you needed to know so you'd be safe. True, very true. They could have, yeah. Very true. This call center, it can't even work properly. I'm going to make my own call center. Maybe I'll email Jeremy tomorrow and see if he has any ideas about that. Someone said I should just like get my own Google number or something and then have people call in and get readings on my own call center. I don't know how that would work, but fuck. You're probably right. I mean, girls only go to the bathroom to do 3 things in a club like that. Okay, powder our noses, go to the bathroom, or do something illegal or wrong. You know, same reason everybody goes to the bathroom at a nightclub. Yeah, absolutely, Pam. You know, I heard Johnny Depp's story the other night on a short about how he had moved 40 times before he was like 30. You know, same. I didn't realize how much in common I have with him. And we're both from Florida. I didn't realize that he was like from Florida. Or maybe he just grew up there. I don't know if he was born there or not, but like I remember being a little girl and being an extra in Edward Scissorhands and thinking, like, who is this guy? Now, all these years later, it's like, wow, had no idea. Like, I don't really know a lot about Johnny Depp anyways. But I saw a short on him the other day saying that he'd moved and how normal it felt. Yeah, I guess it's pretty weird to be a gypsy, huh? Always moving all the time. Like, I wonder if your friend Metal Rain, like, has she moved a lot, like me? Or is this the first time in her life she's ever experienced this? Because, I mean, I've lived right out of the U-Haul in a Nashville parking lot at Walmart. I lived right out of a U-Haul in Skid Row in LA. And granted, it didn't last for too long. I gave up that dream. But I'm telling you what, I'm fighting to get back. And get back in the proper way, in the right way, in a way that pleases me and that's safe for my dad and my dogs and I. And I'm going to fucking make it happen. I hope to make it happen by April. I hope to be able to tell you guys in the next 30 days, hey, guess what? I'm moving. I already found a house. I just wish I had the money to get the deposit done. I wanted to fill out the application yesterday. I've seen this house for several years ago for rent. It used to be for sale. I wanted to buy it. But I'm also getting ready to sue Fulton County. I'm going to go down to the clerk's office. I'm going to pay $50 and I'm going to sue Fulton County because today there was a cyber attack on personal information. Many people who live in Fulton County like myself. With legal records and documents down at the courthouse. And, you know, somebody stole my dad's identity many years ago. I made it look like my mom was dead and that he didn't pay his taxes. And while we got it taken care of on the IRS side of things, we were never able to get it taken care of on the Georgia state taxes kind of thing, which is why we've had such a hard and difficult time renting decent places to live and or buying a house. And Georgia cannot prove to my dad that he owes us money. They even told me themselves, why don't you just write in and say, you know, you don't owe it and blah, 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 blah. And I will. But now that I've seen the cyber attack on the taxes thing and on taxpayers of Georgia, like, you know, and the person I talked to said, oh, you know, we have a lot of people that come through here. And even though we try to train them the best, Things don't always get done properly and lots of mistakes happen. We try to fix them, but telling me, like, once again, that this is probably just a mistake, but they won't let it go, but yet they can't prove it. So yeah, there's a lot of problems. You see what I'm saying about a lot of problems, Metal Ring? So if we can just stay focused on what serves us, like, what do you want with her? You know, do you want her to be your wife? Do you want her to be your girlfriend? Do you want her to be the mother of your children? Do you want to just be friends and roommates or something? You know what I mean? Like, what do you want with her? And then think about that. And if it brings you enough joy, stay in that joy instead of all the problems. Like, that's what I'm doing in regards to making it to England to see my aunt before leukemia completely kills her. You know, making it to Cyprus so that I can experience this with, you know, and take my dad to see his family he hasn't seen in 40 years. Okay. Going to see my best friend who I haven't seen since 1999. Okay. A lot of fucking problems. But every day I wake up at the butt crack of noon and I work until the butt crack of dawn the next day to make it happen, Metal Ring, because I know what I want. So the more that I know that I want, the more everything comes in quicker. So you got to know what you want with her, Metal Ring. And if you don't want a wife, you don't want her to be your girlfriend, you don't want to be her roommate, then just be you and enjoy what you got together, whatever it is. But don't let her twist your mind around the problems. Okay? Because you're manifesting the version. If this is someone you really want to be with, you want to manifest the version of her you want so that she'll come to you now. And it's very easy to do. While we can't change people, we can change within the way we think and feel about things so that the whole world around us shows up the way we want it to be. Are you okay? Hello? Are you okay?
I came to show you something. You want to see it?
Sure.
Now tell me who this guy looks like. A famous guy in the United States. Give you a clue.
Well, I see the name already. I can see it, who it is.
Yeah,
but who it is that look?
He's an actor.
Well, it really looks a lot like Al Pacino when he was very, very, very young.
Right.
Very, very young, just like a little boy.
Exactly.
Wow, but it's not. It's Aristotle Onassis.
Right.
Look how flat his hair is.
I put grease on it.
Yeah. No one wears their hair like that anymore.
I read a little bit about him.
It's the days.
Right. He's Greek, right?
I know he's Greek.
From Istanbul, somewhere there. You know how the Turks, they make it go away. Anyways, he was speaking Greek, French, Italian, Spanish, and Turkish. Well, he speaks the Turkish language because he born in Istanbul.
Yeah.
Anyways, it does look like Al Pacino, doesn't it?
It does very much look like Al Pacino.
Maybe.
And I still think Bob looks a lot like Al Pacino too.
Maybe he's a son or Onassis.
We're probably all related at the end of the day. We're probably all related at the end of the day.
Anyways, he was having a son, and a daughter.
Yeah.
His son died. He was an airplane accident, they call it. His daughter married a Russian guy those days. Christina, her name. And, he married Onassis, married Jackie Kennedy. Yeah. What do you want to do? Buying people, right? Okay, good night.
Good night, I love you, Daddy.
I thought you was not reading.
I was. I was in a reading, yeah, but I finished the reading now. We're just talking about it.
All right, good night.
Good night for the 10th time.
I came here to show you because you look like Al Pacino.
He does look a lot like Al Pacino. Can I smell your feet?
Ninja.
Ooh, your feet smell so much better, like roses. Like roses instead of dirty socks.
Is anybody there?
Yep. Okay, I'm going to just catch up here. So is the RV like in an RV parking lot, or is it at a rest stop? Because I've always wondered, what would it be like if we had an RV? Would it be easier for us? Would we see more of the world? Would we be happier if we could always just be on the go and everything was at a minimum? You know, and I had a gig and we just drive the RV over like a tour bus. Like, I don't know. I just thought about it sometimes. Because there's a lot of places in Tennessee I could just park the RV and be. Or even California and just be. I mean, I found one RV park in Santa Barbara. A 1-bedroom, 1-bath home for $100K. Can you imagine? Right there on the coast, because it was so beautiful. I really wanted to buy it, but someone else bought it first. All right, let's see what she texts tomorrow. Okay, keep us updated, Metal Rain. We're here for you. And keep thinking about what you want, because your beautiful thoughts create. You know, everything in this room, even this puppy, had to be here because of a thought. Life is much like that. The 3D is shit. All right? But it doesn't have to be so difficult. Yeah, I know some cities don't allow it. Yeah, it's on the side street near warehouses. Oh, wow. Yeah, they've got some of that in Nashville too. But I think they put it into some of that too as well back in 2020. One thing I've seen here in Atlanta is tent cities, but I've never seen them in Nashville, believe it or not. Even though I've seen more homeless people in Nashville than Atlanta. In fact, Nashville was very much of a turnoff to me for a very long time, seeing how dirty it was at one time and it smelled like piss. LA has its moments. In some places it's so beautiful, in some places it's so dark. Same with New York. Boston is just a full, bright, beautiful, beaming light of heaven. And so is Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater. I mean, it's just wild there. I love it. I love home. But Atlanta is definitely a magical city to be in. Will I be sad to leave it? No. I used to think that I would be, but there are so many triggers. There's been so much trauma, and there's so much PTSD that gets triggered. Despite the beauty and the peace, I'm glad that I do live where I live now, because I couldn't imagine being anywhere else but, with my band and my dad, in a beautiful new place. Even if it's just like a little hobbit home or something that we built, we're gonna make it happen, right? Hey, we're gonna make it happen. No, I'm leaving Georgia. I'm going to California or I'm going to Tennessee. But my band's in Nashville, so, and I've been with my band my whole life, so it's just me and my drummer. It's just the two of us since I was 15. I mean, we had a couple of guitar players, but don't really need a guitar player when I'm a pretty decent guitar player. I mean, not that I would, be disappointed in having another guitar player. It's actually cool. Oh, excuse me, having another guitar player so I can just be the singer and be the front woman and be the entertainer. But I also like the dynamic between John and I. He comes here to the Chammy sometimes. We're really looking forward to be able to be together again and do live jams here for you guys on the YouTube. That will be fucking awesome. Won't it be awesome, you guys, when I get there and you guys will get to see me do live shows on my YouTube with my band. Have to go through some CT scans with Dad at the end of February, and then he's going to have a colonoscopy to do one more scan to see if everything's clear with cancer, and then he shouldn't have to have another colonoscopy for 3 years. We will have to have the CT scans and the blood work, done every 3 months, but I don't really see any issues in sight. I'm just excited. I know he's excited too. And that's why I added the apothecary to my tarot business. Because I felt like, I was doing the vigil candles for a while, but people didn't really want to do them on the lives. And they wanted the tarot readings more, not the vigil candle readings. But, I have all this stuff, so I might as well as make it available to people. I mean, I'm living in the best possible place to create a graveyard. So many people have to go to a graveyard to do what I'm doing. I just have to wake up in the morning. I love it. It's so much fun. Thank you so much, Mel Rain, for your donation. Let me go ahead and get your spirit clearing. I don't know if you're still there, but it's your homework once again. Just think about what you want. Is it peace, love, joy? You want to be happier, healthier, wealthier? I don't usually do all this for $5, but I really feel like you just need some guidance with this. So you can decide for sure if this is really what you want. Who else is going to give it to you? You're going to give it to you. Through all that logic, all that lots of bad stuff going on and circumstances around that, and the limiting beliefs that it creates, just throw it all out the window. Take a deep breath. Just hold it in. And let it all out. What you don't like about her or the situation, just send it back to the void. Don't worry about how it's going to come back. Just know that if it does come back, that energy will come back in a way that pleases you. Yeah, she'll text. She will. See, you're expecting her to text. So now you just expect the best version of her texting. And it's staying that way, okay? And I've got chihuahua hair in my mouth. And don't worry about what you don't like about it. It'll change. It might take 5 minutes. Might take 5 seconds. It might take 5 days. Might take 5 months. But you'll see the change soon. This full moon was the start of it for her. And you. The change. The growing. The little acorns you plant and grow today can turn into mighty oak trees. In that Ace of Wands, okay? But yeah, I'll leave Georgia. I was raised here. I've moved back here twice. I should have never come back here. I should have stayed in LA. I should have stayed there. And I should have just gone, or I should have just gone straight to Nashville from here. Or from there, or from somewhere. And I should have gone a lot sooner. And I did. I mean, I went to Nashville and then got flooded out and then just never went back to live again. I couch surfed, but COVID came around and that changed a lot. So does that say LA or IA? I can't see because it's too small. LA, okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, my friend Taka is like one of the most amazing tattoo artists out there. I have a friend out there who's a wonderful director, who's the nephew of Francis Ford Coppola. I've got so many cool friends out there, and I love them and I miss them and I want to see them again, but the music scene is different there. But in Nashville, you're good at what you do and you're cool. People will come out of the woodwork to do cool stuff with you. They'll be like, you know what, you're cool. Let's go do this. Let's make music. And I like the community that I found. I like the musicianship I found. I didn't have a bass player that night. Someone stepped in. Or I had a drummer that night. Another drummer stepped in just to make it sound even cooler. You know. Here, let me get you guys a link so you guys can hear me and my band. Hopefully you guys will like it. It's really loud. I don't suggest you listening to it tonight. But take the link down and listen to it. Maybe while you're cleaning or working on something that's or driving. Gosh, I've lost a lot of weight since this video. It's about, what does this say? Yeah, this is about 8 years ago. The same weekend I recorded at Third Man Records. I really hope to get back on stage this year. It froze. I hope that link works. If it doesn't, I just put it out while I was lagging, so I'm just going to put it in one more time. Right on. I went from size 0 to size what the fuck, and then I lost 130 pounds. So I'm sitting at about 170, 5'4.5". But I'm also built like a brick shit house, so I look a lot skinnier than I am. Which happens to people who are athletic like that. Like, I've been athletic my whole life. I can't remember a time in my life when I was not athletic or physically fit. And then the reason that I gained weight is because I was misdiagnosed with hypothyroidism. I started taking Synthroid. I had an emotional eating disorder already that just went out of control because of that. And then I found a holistic doctor who practiced traditional medicine and was a weight loss doctor, and I got the help I needed. Really? What does the second video say? Let me go look at it. It must be... what does the second link say? Second link worked. Okay, cool. Let's try to get this more views. Hold on, let me share this with you. My funny Valentine. I'm surprised there's even 201 views. Yeah, Wicked She Live. That's the one that I... Where's this commercial coming from? what would get the SEO score higher on my Funny Valentine video. Let's see what vidIQ says. My Funny Valentine Stormy. I should probably put Stormy Blue. Let's see. SEO score's at 88 now. Wow. Okay. Could I get it any better? Could I get it to like 90? The secret behind my Funny Valentine. That's hilarious. Yeah, none of those really worked. I guess I'll just leave the SEO score at. Wait, now it says okay. It's 88 now. What makes it 88? I guess I should put some tags in there. Oh, there are tags. Wow. I'm still changing. Let's see if I put Stormy Blue. Does it make the SEO go up anymore? I love vidIQ. I'm so glad I got it. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it, Metal Rain. Hopefully you guys will get to see us on stage again. Live on YouTube or in person. I miss my band all the time. So I've just kind of been staying up, like trying to brainstorm, get it together so I can get a down payment for a new place. Yep, that's my Funny Valentine. Okay, so I put the blue in it, and it takes the SEO score down to 48. So I guess I'll just undo changes. What if I take the Howard out, though? Okay, well, I guess I'll just go back to Howard. It seemed to be a lot more popular than blue. Some of these AI generated titles are hilarious. The Hilarious Adventure of My Funny Valentine, featuring Stormy Howard. I'm glad it reminds you of something you like. So I can't believe I've been live for almost 3 hours. So I'm going to give it about 20 more minutes to see if anybody else comes in or anybody calls on the call center. And if they don't, then I'm going to go make some candles and I'm going to go to bed. I know, right? Who makes candles at 3 o'clock in the morning? But I've been trying to make them all day. And the kitchen's always been occupied. Or maybe I'll just go to bed. Just do it in the morning. Fuck it. Let's do a free collective message and go night-night. I don't think anybody's coming by in the next 20 minutes. Spirit, what do we need to know? Let's do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe came by today, got a reading, didn't get a reading. Let's just end the night early so I can wake up early and make candles. Spirit, what do we need to know? What does everybody need to know about tonight and morning, tomorrow, not in the too distant future? What's going on with that, Spirit? What do we need to know? Can we get a direct message from you from the liminal space deck? I feel like this card here was aggressively hydrate. Okay. And then maybe the next Maybe the next time. What else, Spirit? Trust the process. So Spirit is saying, if you've been crying, if you've been stressing out, if you've been not drinking enough water, even if you have been drinking enough water, drink more. Your body absorbs 2 liters of water every time you take a shower. So remember that can also be a form of aggressively hydrating. So maybe next time, trust the process a little. So yeah, just trust the process of whatever you're going through that feels right. The process of the change that you're going through, the change you're creating, the change that's happening during this new dark moon that's coming in. But once again, trust the process of creating that which you want. It's already yours. You wouldn't desire it if it wouldn't be for you if you didn't desire it. Hey, Tiffany, welcome back to the Chammy, sweetheart. How are you? Oh, you're so welcome, Tiffany. You're so welcome, honey. So yeah, just stay focused on what you want. I was just talking about how much I want to move. As much as sad as it makes me, this is the last place I'll ever live with my mom. She died here. I think that she was her dying wish for me to move to Nashville, so I had to make it happen. I should have made it happen a long time ago, but shit happens, right? Absolutely. Never stop dreaming. I believe in that for sure. So I'm going to go make some more protection candles and love spells. Tonight I'm just making the roses for them to place them in the candles. But I'll be back tomorrow. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my other Chammy, Gypsy Queen Card Reader Live, because I'm going to be doing readings over there too, because YouTube only gives 3 notifications per Chammy, even if you've hit the all bell button. And I really need to be able to get more work because I don't have the call center to count on anymore. Let me put the link one more time. I'd love to see if anybody's accounts that don't work or haven't work over there. Good night, good morning. Be blessed, everybody, as well. Love you, Tiffany. Love you, Metal Rain. Love you, Pam. Thanks, Liz, for coming by. Thank you, Divine Empresarii, for coming by tonight. Thank you, Dollface Diva, for coming by. Thank you for your donation, Metal Rain. Thank you for your donation, Khalib. It was good to see you, Khalib. And yeah, I'm going to go night-night. I'm just going to end the night early. I mean, it seems pretty quiet here for now. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll see what's going on. It'll be Wacky Wednesday. Sweet dreams, y'all. Talk to you tomorrow. Kalanita. Bye.